Lastly, the Kings.
Yeah. I think the Kings win 38 games, and I don't really care about them because they're irrelevant. Bro. I
like what the Kings are doing, bro. I think De'Aaron Fox has the potential to be a John Wall type guard. Again, he has to get stronger. He's just 175 right now. He has to at least put on 20 pounds.
How many?
At least.
How many points per game though? Do you see him first year?
He's not gonna start.
I know, but still.
9.
Okay, that's not bad.
9, but I think De'Aaron Fox has the potential to be at least 2-time All-Star in this league. Harry Giles. Harry Giles is a guy who's been hurt. He's been hurt, but he was still the number 1 ranked player in his class originally coming out. Before he got hurt, he was ranked number 1. You get him 20. I think this is
and he's only 19.
This is a guy who could be a steal. There's a reason why you will rank number 1. He's had injury issues, but hopefully, if his body can stay healthy, I think this is a guy who could be a steal. They also have Scalabrine Sierra, who looked really good after Boogie got traded last year.
Did.
He looked really good. I think he's a guy who was also the number 1 ranked, I think, center in his class coming out. He just had a really weird year at what I think it was Kentucky. He had a weird year at Kentucky.
He was playing,
and got picked later on. He probably should have stayed. Got picked later on in the draft. But these are 2 guys who are both number 1 in their class coming out, so they can obviously play the game of basketball. You don't get ranked number 1. I don't care at what level for no reason. Harry Giles has injury issues, but I think if he can stay healthy, he can have a solid year.
Yeah, but you talking about seeing like years down. You think how solid of a year you think Harry Giles gonna have? Like
this year, probably like he'll do like 6-7 points. I'm looking for the future for the Kings. The Kings,
how many games do you think they're going to win? I said they're irrelevant. They're
30,
irrelevant.
33, 34.
They're irrelevant.
But
they're irrelevant. They're irrelevant for another 3-4 years.
But what I'm saying is I like the future for the Kings. I think they've recovered from Boogie very nicely. You get Buddy Hield. I think Buddy
That's why I told you, and I said it when it happened, that the Buddy Hield trade wasn't bad.
You were right.
I legitimately, and I said that they were going to go out and sign some mid-level, all-star kind of guys, which they did in Zebo and old Vince Carter and George Hill. I predicted it all. I literally predicted it all.
You did.
I literally predicted it all.
You did.
On Hoops and Brews. So if you've been listening for that long, make sure you drop me a tweet.
You did. This is a team I like. Again, you get somebody like Vince Carter, Zach Randolph. They can teach these young guys how to be pros. You need that.
Yeah.
You need somebody who can teach these young guys how to be pros and also still go out and just teach them how to compete. They're gonna lose, but they're gonna compete in every game. Yeah. They're gonna compete. They're gonna lose a lot, but they're gonna compete. Also, you have Buddy Hield, who I think can end up being around a 18 to 20 point scorer at some point in time in life.
I think Buddy Hield
gets you 18 next year.
I think next year he gets you 18, but if he got you 20 a game, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be. Here's the guy who we might be talking about for most improved player, Buddy Hield.
Yeah, which is crazy after 2 years. Because after his first year, people were kind of like, eh. But honestly, his first year was way better than Ingram's. Way better than Ingram's. So
there you go. So they have Justin Jackson, Georgios Papagiannis. I mean, they drafted him. He's a top 10 pick. You would hope that with Boogie being gone, you would see something from him. Malachi Richardson, he's a shooter. He didn't play too much last year. He got hurt, but he's coming back. Like, I like the future of this team. Even on Frank Mason, he was a solid college point guard. I think Frank Mason is a guy you will see on NBA rosters for a while. And like I said, I think Harry Giles can end up being a steal.
Fan, so when you're talking about the prospects, that's all you.
I think Harry Giles can end up being a steal, and I think Scalabrine can end up being a steal. I think Scalabrine can be a very good player. And Bodan Bogdanovic, him. I've seen him play what I think he plays for Serbia. He's solid. Like, again, I like the future of this team.
No, that's the one who was with the Wizards.
No, it's not.
No? Oh,
it's
okay.
different.
Where did he go? Oh, the Jazz. Yeah, okay, never mind. Never mind. Well,
but yeah, I think you have a solid team here.
Yeah.
I think that this is a team like they've recovered from Boogie nicely.
Even Kosta Koufos is a solid guy. You still have Justin Jackson from last year who...
No, he's a rookie.
Justin Jackson?
Yeah.
He didn't play last year?
No, he's a rookie from North Carolina.
I thought he...
No?
Oh, I'm tripping.
I think they've recovered nicely from Boogie.
He was on my 2K roster from this year because I drafted him. My bad.
I think that
I was playing my GMO. Forgive me.
I think that they've recovered nicely from Boogie.
Yes.
And I think they have a future now. Like, I look at they have young prospects. I was legit
thinking in my GMO terms with this King roster when I was talking about Justin Jackson, like, because I'm a year in the future.
Yeah, in the future, yeah.
Wow, crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think it's solid. But yeah, 33-35 games.
They're not gonna win that much, but I think that. But that's not your point with Sacramento. All you want to see is progression from day to day.
Yeah, some life. You don't want to see that all
Exactly.
assets are dead. But anyways, I gotta go to the bathroom. So we definitely got in this.